Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The Mother Daughter Real Estate team of DuMark Hancock brings the skills and experience learned from the curling button straight to the front door. With local expertise and award-winning results, they guide clients through every step of the process. For a free consultation, call 204-996-6600 today. They are proud supporters of the Morris Curling Club, celebrating teamwork, strategy, and community spirit. Together, this team helps families hurry hard to the finish line and make every move stress-free from end to end.
I want to thank you for not betting with Play Now and choosing my offshore gambling site instead. Because when you place a bet with me, I make money. Lots of money. Sure, sometimes you win a bet, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pay you. Well, not right away anyway. I mean, seriously, why would I do that? Money! So please, keep betting with me and not Play Now.
Play on Play Now instead. Manitoba's local, safe, and secure gambling site.
At Access Credit Union, we are dedicated to demonstrating leadership and commitment within the communities we serve. We love to connect with our members and partner up with local communities. We are a passionate organization that believes in investing in our communities for a sustainable future. Whether we are serving pancakes on a festival weekend or watching a movie under the stars with friends and neighbors, we know these are the interactions that matter. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be, in your community.
Hello, I'm Nathan Friesen, and Super Thrifty is proud to sponsor the DEKALB Superspiel in Morris.
Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Morris Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
I won't hear, but you'll hear when they start. Our lineup now is Watling and Robertson. I can't hear. Peg. Woo woo. Team Robertson is excited to be back for the second together.
Also got Team Watling playing today against Team Robertson. They're a team out of Winnipeg.
So, yeah, Winnipeg against Winnipeg. Awesome.
Just coming down here for a heat. This looks really good.
And it's good. It's sticking in there. Well, we're having a little bit of a break here. We really want to thank our local live streaming sponsors. We really want to thank Access Credit Union, one of our big multi-year sponsors. We appreciate them. Oh, and that looks like it's almost at the button. Serenity. Boom! And it's sticking in the 12-foot.
Two very good teams. They have made it this far and they're doing great.
Going for the takeout. And it's Robertson. Bang! Bang on the nose. Let's give a super big thanks to Super Thrifty here in Morris, but all over the province. Super Thrifty pharmacies, they care, we care, your family drugstore. It's looking a bit offside here. Oh, that's Watling with a little bit of a stick. These teams are pretty evenly matched so far. Rock for rock. Looks like Robertson's going for another takeout. And that's a bingo. Woo! Like it. Oops. It's a bit of a miss.
Now Robertson's going to work with this.
So as we're waiting for Robertson to set up here, we got to give another big thank you to the incredible town of Morris, one of the premier sponsors of this whole event. The community of Morris, just 30 minutes south of Winnipeg, thriving home of the Cargill Training Center and the Morris Curling Club. What else do you need? This thriving community is ready for you. Going for a draw to the button.
This looks pretty good. Sounds like a good shot.
It's a pretty perfect draw away from Robertson.
Kristy Watling first. Just a hint.
Oops. Robertson's going to go for another draw to the button. Good.
Like a little bit of pressure for him. Yeah, it's like that now. Good draw. No, we're in like
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
We're on or no? Technical difficulties. Are we on a lot? So almost a perfect pull to the button from Robertson. Wow. That's some pretty stellar.
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
Watling coming up a little bit short.
The website. So, get this. My ride home, she dodged me in some meeting.
Your husband is your ride.
My neighbor, Chelsea.
So, Robertson pulling up to the button. It's a good looking weight. Bu- For those of you just turning in, this is the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel. Wow. Largest purse in the province for curling prizes. If you're not already here, get down to Morris tomorrow for the finals. Take over this. Take over this. You know what you're doing. You don't even know what it's saying. Just doing big weight commercials.
There you go. Got it all clear. So I'm gonna leave my car here and I'm gonna come back to Chelsea in the morning. So you got another free day.
Exactly. Do it. Okay, Robertson with the takeout. And that's a bam, thank you, ma'am.
Cheryl loves that.
That was a killer shot. Good on you, Robertson. Okay, Watling, we're cheering for you too. Let's go.
Okay, we got this.
What are they doing here, Serenity? Draw.
Go back to just
Line's looking good.
ouch, that's gotta hurt.
Just a soft hit and roll. Robertson sitting 2. Watling with a draw. Yeah, that's not what they're hoping for. Robertson on fire here, sitting with two. Keeping the house clean. Robertson still sitting two. I think we might take this little opportunity to thank one of our major sponsors, a brand name in curling supplies, Asham. Thank you, Asham, for supporting everything we do here at the DEKALB Superspiel. 18th year of this amazing Superspiel in the town of Morris. 30 minutes from Winnipeg. Team Robertson, they're back for a second season here after a really strong semi-final finish at the Manitoba RME Provincial Championships. That's almost a perfect play by Robertson. Wow. Watling looking at a big move here. That's a nice move by Watling. Well, it might just be time to thank the #1 mother-daughter team in Southeast Manitoba. is the DeMarc Hancock team. We're all LePage Dynamic, proud supporters of the DEKALB Superspiel and the Morris Curling Club. Looking to buy in Southeast Manitoba? Call 204-996-6600. What are we looking at here, Serenity? Straight takeout? Sit and stick? And that's championship curling right there. So Watling's really got to pull it up here. There's 4 in for Robertson right now. And that is good for Watling. Taking one, they're on the board.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The mother-daughter real estate team of DeMarc Hancock brings the skills and experience learned from the curling button straight to the front door. With local expertise and award-winning results, they guide clients through every step of the process. For a free consultation, call 204-996-6600 today. They are proud supporters of the Morris Curling Club, celebrating teamwork, strategy, and community spirit. Together, this team helps families hurry hard to the finish line and make every move stress-free from end to end.
I want to thank you for not betting with Play Now and choosing my offshore gambling site instead. Because when you place a bet with me, I make money. Lots of money. Sure, sometimes you win a bet, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pay you. Well, not right away anyway. I mean, seriously, why would I do that? Money! So please, keep betting with me and not Play Now.
Play on Play Now instead. Manitoba's local, safe, and secure gambling site.
Yours mics don't work? Our mics work.
I couldn't even get Brian to...
So for you live streamers, first time having a look at the Morris Curling Club here. This is 6 sheets of year-round ice. There's nothing like it in the province. You're a curling aficionado, you need to come to Morris. And that's almost a perfect draw to the button by Watling. Oh, Robertson. Robertson, sorry. They're keeping the pressure on the team, Robertson. Wow, that was a great double takeout by Robertson. Like to give a shout out to a new sponsor of the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We've got Pattern Energy out of St. Joseph. Windmills, environmentally friendly. Welcome. Thank you for your sponsorship. Serenity, give us a little bit of your take on playing in this amazing DEKALB Superspiel.
Hey, you guys want to commentate?
Can you take this over now? Can you take this over? Welcome back to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel. My quarters. We are getting close to the finals, and we just want to give a big shout out to the women's sponsor here for the event, Meridian. You need grain bins, you need agricultural equipment, Meridian's your guy.
You know, just a funny little tidbit for anybody listening. I was told that the football gloves that I was wearing are going to stink over time. So if anyone wears football gloves to curl, just a reminder that they might stink.
Robertson's in a good position here. Oh. Well, we got a cluster.
Starting to look a little messy down there.
think we're going on a little list here of our gold sponsors for the DEKALB Superspiel. Many years, actually 18 years, the Morrison District Chamber of Commerce. Morris Bigway, huge supporter. Morris Bildall. Red River Seeds, a huge contributor in the area. The RM of Morris. Rosenort Motors. San Lucia Pizza, the best San Lucia in southern Manitoba. Strath and Company, thank you very much for all your program advice. Sun Valley Co-op. Tim Hortons in Morris. And Wellington Altus Private Wealth. Thank you for your gold sponsorship year after year after year.
Nice shot.
Yes. We're only on 4 minutes?
No, we'll leave after 4 hours.
Oh, yeah. Little bit of pressure here on Watling. Oh.
Good brush, but just couldn't quite get it.
Better squeak in a few hellos to our silver sponsors. We've talked about Asham Curling Supplies. Absolutely stellar supporter. Burke's Roadhouse for your late night snacks. Elmer's Manufacturing, new to the DEKALB Superspiel, out of Altona, Manitoba. We appreciate Elmer's Manufacturing. Instaframe, they do all of our awards, our plaques. We love Instaframe. Integra Tire Morris, interesting story about Integra. They have changed the name to Lug Life, so look for Lug Life in Morris. Lavalley Gravel, many years a sponsor, thank you. The Morris Stampede Inn, most of our international curlers are staying at the Morris Stampede Inn. Insurance, the name for insurance in southern Manitoba. Rhineland Car Company out of Altona. CEDEX Express and CEDEX out of L'Atelier and St. Jean, Manitoba. Thank you. Many years of sponsorship. Valley Agro and Valley Enterprises. Rona Rosenort, a huge sponsor of ours. Thank you. And one of our favorites, Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy. Thank you to all our silver sponsors.
Lots of talking there, but I think that they're wanting to just draw another, just to add a little more pressure. The second one in there.
Skip with her first rock.
This looks to be coming in pretty nicely here.
And that's exactly where she wanted to be.
Very nice shot.
Team Robertson on fire. Well, she's put up a bit of a challenge here for Watling.
For sure. We've got Watling's last stone here at the end.
It's kind of a Hail Mary here for Watling.
Just doesn't quite do what she wanted it to.
There'll be Robertson sitting 2, going for 3. Look at that skip. She's cool, calm, composed.
You can tell she's got some experience. This looks a little heavy.
Just
I
last
think.
rock for skip. Looking good. She's going for 3 here. It's looking good.
This went a
And
little
that's
too
a
far
boom.
back.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Nathan Friesen, and Super Thrifty is proud to sponsor the DEKALB Superspiel in Morris.
Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Morris Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
So coming into the fourth, it's 4-1 for Robertson. We've got a nice guard there, or as Cheryl would say.
That's going to be our... So Watling's got to be feeling the pressure right now. Robertson, the team is on fire. But we know you got it in you, Watling. Bring on that Winnipeg fire.
So, very nice guard here.
So what's that called, Serenity? Hit, knockout, roll? What's going on there?
What she's calling here? Want a little roll under your guard here on this one. Oh, nice roll, but just a little circle back there.
Watling putting on the pressure here a little bit in the fourth end with Team Robertson.
Too much of a roll, but you know it's not a bad thing.
Watling looking to draw to the button.
I think you've got to go for weight.
take a little break here. We gotta say thank you to our bronze sponsors. These companies step up year after year. Albright Ventures, the best sign makers in southern Manitoba. Finley Canada, Morris Super Variety, Sun Valley Tire out of Altona, thank you very much. The Watt family, 18 years of support from the Watt family out of Morris, thank you so much. And West Park Chevrolet Buick out of Altona. You need a new Buick? West Park, that's your go-to. Thank you.
So just wanting to get those guards out of there and leave Watling nothing to work with here.
Robertson looking for a double, but good. One held out.
Got the one, yeah.
Not quite a wham bam, thank you ma'am, but close.
Wanting to draw behind that guard that's still hanging around there.
Watling looking for a draw.
Very nice.
We're in the fourth end. We're 4 for Robertson. And we want to see another wham bam, thank you ma'am. Let's see it coming from Watling this time. These two Winnipeg teams, really good match. Well, that's a Robertson. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Stick it in the house.
Just a hit here from Watling.
Booyah!
With a beautiful roll.
Great shot by Watling. I need to cover this. Robertson's come to play here.
Not quite where she wanted it, but this isn't a bad spot to be.
What she's doing here, Serenity? Straight takeout with a roll?
Yeah, hit with a bit of a roll. It looked like she wanted to sit just under that red there.
Team Robertson, skip's been on point. And that is a wally wally whoop.
Cheryl's very enthusiastic when it comes to curling.
Don't count Watling out. Looking good, looking online for Watling.
Oh, just the tick, not enough. What do you think, Cheryl? What would you play here?
Well, I guess it's a hit and roll. So far, the skip of Team Robertson has been bang on.
Yeah, she is having a great game.
putting up a guard.
Was like right where she wanted it. Very nice.
So Watling, what are they doing, Serenity? Pulling up just with the draw?
Looks like it, yeah.
Nice to sit in the 8 foot.
This looks good. A little heavy, maybe.
Ooh, that was almost
Nice
like
shot.
a jing.
At Access Credit Union, we are dedicated to demonstrating leadership and commitment within the communities we serve. We love to connect with our members and partner up with local communities. We are a passionate organization that believes in investing in our communities for a sustainable future. Whether we are serving pancakes on a festival weekend or watching a movie under the stars with friends and neighbors, we know these are the interactions that matter. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be, in your community.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Sheet D at the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel held here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. This is the final draw, 8:45 in the evening, a part of this Bonspiel, Superspiel to say the least, and we are watching Team Watling play against Team Robertson. These are the qualifiers right now. A lot of these teams, in fact, all these teams, if there is a loss, it is an out. So myself, Matthew Norris, chair of DEKALB here, and joining me now is Zachary Norris, my boy.
Hi everyone, we're looking at a 5-1 game here in the 5th end. Robertson has come out here and they're playing pretty strong.
Strong to say the least. Yeah, that 5-1. When you're looking up against a score like this, like, what's your mindset at being Team Watling right now?
You just want to get rocks in play, try to limit your mistakes. Just try to get your 2 and hopefully force the next end, get a 2 after that, and it'll be a close game.
And I know I've been saying this wrong most of this event and most of this weekend already, but we've talked a lot about that 5-rock guard rule and people taking advantage of that. If you're Team Watling, is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, you can put up those guards and, well, Robertson can't really do anything about that. You can put 2 up, get a couple good ones behind there, and you're basically set for the end.
And it does look like Robertson's really trying to play aggressive. Up that many points, just putting their stones right in the house, racking things up. Just to cover a lot of our sheets out here, I mean, of course, you can go join our other commentators over on Sheet C watching the Wendling-Adams game. Their score right now seems to be 2-1 for Adams. Sheet B, we have Team Ryan playing against Team Hayward, and after 4 ends, it looks like it is 3-1 for Team Hayward. Over on Sheet E, we have Team Hood, our #1 New Zealand team, playing against Team Hebert. I could give you a score right now, but can't really see that. We'll go back to that in a second. And then our final sheet, Sheet F, Team Freeman against Team Walter. After 4 ends, Team Freeman is leading 4-3. We do have a score back on Sheet E. It looks like it is 3-2 for Team Hood.
And going back to Sheet B, Hayward still being a junior team is looking to qualify. That would be a huge win for them here.
They are in fact a junior team?
They are.
Well, that
this
team
is their last year.
And a home team, correct?
They're from Carman, Manitoba. So pretty close to home.
Well, I guess when you're playing in a world-class event like this, we can call that close to home.
Yeah, exactly.
And speaking of world-class teams, right here in Morris, Manitoba, we have, like you've mentioned, Team New Zealand. Unfortunately, for the first time ever, Team Philippines just got out in the last draw, correct?
I believe so.
And that is unfortunate. But we also still have Team Korea, Team China, playing it strong. I think yesterday, after 4 ends, they seem to have finished 10-0. And I hear they have some pretty strong competitions coming up after this event as well. But that's why this event is so important mid-season throughout the curling year, is they utilize this as an opportunity to brush up their skills and how they compete with the rest of the world.
So Watling looking to put a second rock in the house. Very nice shot.
It's very tidy.
From the hack, you might have a sliver, but I don't think you'd be able to do anything.
Pulling a full slop on you from the previous commentators. We may be a little less colorful, but we have technics on our side. With previous MJC TCC pro curler on the mic right now. He brings experience to this ice.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah.
We'll see if we can throw some colorful things on this mic yet. We still have a few ends to go. But with Cheryl DeMarc on the mic, DeMarc and Hancock Real Estate, kind of hard to match that. As well as Serenity Caners. Pulling out things like Wham Bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is going to be very difficult for us. So, Team Watling, seeing what's happening, and Robertson's plan on stacking those rocks and wants to get rid of it all.
This is right where they want to be. They got 3 rocks in play here, controlling the front.
Or you mean Watling controlling the front?
Yes.
Strong throw coming in here. Are they going to get... They're looking for that roll. Oh.
And the red sticks around.
Fifth to last rock about to be thrown. Well over the halfway point. This is where strategies start to change. And you see nerves start to come in.
Just looking for a control weight here, right on the nose.
Is it enough weight to do what they're wanting to do?
Yeah. Back one will be out. And it'll be left with one yellow still in the house, hopefully.
Well, you called that very well, because that's exactly what happened. Where are you at here, Zach, with your next step?
With curling?
With Robertson, right now.
Oh.
We'll get to your curling yet. We still have a few ends to go. Going into that discussion about this shot, like, you guys did fairly well starting off at this event with Team Costa. Couple losses did you end a little bit, but this is the first time you guys have been playing as a team this season.
Yeah, this is our first year as a team. Two of us have aged out of juniors last year, so this is a new team, and one of our teammates is actually still in juniors. So we're still a young team, but went to an extra end in one of our games and lost on the last shot. The other one to knock us out, but I think we played a couple strong games and
you did not
some
make
good
it
ends
hard.
to build on.
Yeah, you didn't make it hard to say the least.
Okay, let's take a look here. I'm thinking they're going for a hit and roll underneath that yellow there.
To kind of guard up their own after that roll? Or are they trying to go all the way outside to split it up?
They'll probably want to go for a big roll here, because if they hit and flop their own, then it leaves an easy double for Kristy Watling there.
Even if it's a little staggered. That's right. Robertson coming soft out of the hack, but a strong pop before the hog.
Curl early. This looks a little wide here.
Do not know if that's going to be curling enough. Oh, and unfortunately that rub had them taking their own rock out. Now, they are still shot, but an opportunity for Watling to clean up.
They're talking about it, but they're kind of motioning to hit and roll.
really, I mean, an
Hit
opportunity
and
for
roll
a
towards
huge
their
comeback
Reds.
for Watling. Sorry, I cut you off there.
They're looking to hit and roll towards their Reds and push that red just a little bit more to leave a tough shot for Darcy Robertson.
So, I don't know if you can hear everybody in the back there, but despite the Filipino team being out, they are by any means whatsoever out of this bonspiel because they are having a great time with everybody else here.
Got across the face.
And they did get that little bit of hit roll that you were talking about. And I've talked to everybody in my last commentator, is that you can come here, it's not that far from home, rub shoulders with people from all over the world and these world-class curlers. They are not shy, they are friendly. Come say hi, come get their signatures, or what a lot of us are doing right now is having a few drinks with them.
And speaking of small town and big names, we have John Schuster in town this weekend with Team Hebert. 2018, he won the gold medal at the 2018 Winter Olympics, so that's a pretty big name here this weekend.
Strong
She
hit.
got the one.
Try to break things up, and she did. But that was last stone, so it looks like there's a big opportunity for Team Watling to finish this off with 4 rocks. Huge comeback to tie it up.
Draw. It's Orange, take it.
If you heard that cheering, the 50-50 draw just got announced, and big winner here.
Watling coming in here.
Draw for 4. She makes this draw, she'll be right back in it.
Oh, on top of their stone.
And did she flop enough?
Is that
Looks
enough
like
to
she
bite?
did.
We're looking at it. We are not sure.
I believe her teammates think that it's in. They were motioning that she had made a good shot.
Is there a certain measuring tool that they can use to figure out whether it's in the rings or not?
There is. There is a stick that is the exact measurement of the outside of the 12-foot. So you put it in the middle pin and run it around the rings. And if it touches, it's in. If it doesn't, it's out.
So it looks like that's what they're doing. They're fairly confident that it's worth the extra time. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody must have heard the ruckus happening behind us. That was going off. And did anybody catch to see how much that went off to? Close to $300 for the winner. There's still tomorrow to go, people. This may be the last draw for tonight, but we got 3 draws tomorrow and some more 50-50. And my lovely spouse has corrected me in making sure that it's one draw tomorrow, but one draw to win it all. And it was only $300. Who knows how high it could go tomorrow. $15 to come to this event, folks. See some world-class curling on some world-class ice. Rub shoulders with our world team players. Get some signatures. Have some great food. And have a great time. So, Zach, they get that point?
And it looks like they did.
And so it does look like we are 5-5 tied at the end of the fifth end. And we're going to be right back after some words from our sponsors.
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
Good evening and welcome back to 18th Annual DEKALB Superspiel held here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. We are in our third day and our last draw of the evening. All qualifiers, which means if a team loses, the team is out. Right now we are on Sheet D live streaming, watching Team Watling and Team Robertson, tied at 5-5, with Watling coming in strong end with 4. On Sheet C, our other live stream, we do have our other commentators, Charlie and Richard White, watching Team Wendling against Team Adams. After the 5th end, 3-2. They are looking to finish their 6th end coming up. Going over some of our other sheets right now, on Sheet B, we have Team Rhyme against Team Hayward. After 5 ends, they are tied at 3-3. Over onto Sheet E. Really challenging match there. People taking their time, but it is Team Hood against Team Hebert, tied at 3-3 as well. And our last sheet, Sheet F, Freeman against Team Walter. Right now, after 5 ends, it is 4-3 for Team Freeman. Back here on Sheet D, with Watling tying it up. They're playing the center line. Didn't really catch that first shot from Team Robertson, but it does appear it might have been a bit heavy. So we were talking about the 50-50 before. It was 370, and you'll never guess who won. Member from Team Philippines. Even though they're out, it seems like we can't stop talking about them this weekend.
Looking to freeze on this one on the back button. Looks a shade light. The sweeper's got to go on this one. Watling calling a draw to get it top 4.
Seems like everyone's wanting to play center line.
Yeah, when you don't have the hammer, you want to try to keep the play to the center.
Is there a reason why nobody really wanted to take advantage in the beginning of the 5 rock card rule?
They are taking advantage.
I guess
they're able to place that guard and place a few underneath before Team Robertson is able to touch that one just short of the house there. This one looks hair heavy, so got a nice pocket forming there.
She's taking advantage of it. Oh.
So here they're
kind of
able
a
to
switch
peel.
there. At first it looked like they were going to go for the pocket, and then they opted to just clear out that guard.
It's not a bad plan. If they to draw into that pocket, then Kristy Watling could call for a draw right on top of that, and it'd be quite difficult to get your 2 here. They'd probably be forced to 1, which isn't ideal when you have the hammer.
So right here with Zach on the mic, you can hear what goes through the team's heads. Some of our other commentators and we've talked about how much of a chess game this is, and it's not about the shot that you're making, it's about the shots that the other team is making or going to make. And I think he just went through 3 to 5 shots in just one sentence. And that's the minimum of what goes through their heads from shot to shot.
Calling line to keep it straight here.
Kind of a little bit stronger than I think they were hoping.
Yeah, not the outcome that they wanted.
Get a zinger. Get the wham down. Get a zinger. I think we were Robertson's good luck charm.
Calling for a normal hit here. Just a hair on the inside of nose. Maybe catch one of those back ones and be able to control the front.
Chance for 3 out on this shot, you think? Or
I think they're just going for the 2 here. It'd be quite tough to get the 3. Might have to throw some heat.
Looks like she's fairly out. Trying to cut that rock in. Oh.
And just misses the back one, but gets the front one.
We're back to the pocket.
And the pocket works in Watling's favor because she gets one in there and takes a minimum of 2 shots to get those out.
You're more fun.
It's coming in nice here.
They're really working hard. Getting on the toes. Just by.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm with that first call by Robertson right now. Just drive it back and mess things up. And that was my non-technical term for that shot.
I think a Hail Mary.
Oh, and from our partner here, Cheryl DeMarc, she's looking for a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, into this shot.
This is a Hail Mary, Wally Wally move. Wasn't going out.
Well, definitely the wait for a wham, bam. Is there going to be a thank you?
Not quite.
Bit of an apology, actually. But they did get one of the Watling stones.
Kristy Watling calling for a top 8 draw right here.
Ooh. She was getting close to that hog line when she took her hands off that stone. And for those of you at home that aren't too aware, if your hand is on that stone as you cross that hog, it's technically burnt, which means it is no longer in play. Shot they were looking for.
A couple feet light than what they wanted, but does the job in protecting those 2 stones just off the button there. They're looking at running this stone back. If you throw enough weight and hit the right angle, there's a chance you might get all 3 here.
Do you still sit up for that guard, I guess, for yourself too?
You'd have to hope for a miss from Kristy Watling to be able to get your 2. Curl again. This looks like it's falling. Just the straight PL.
But generally when I'm playing with you as well, you notice I do that a lot too. Go for that last little pop and it ends up throwing the rock out a little bit too much. Despite me being his senior, he is much more my senior in curling, that is for sure. So any chance I get, I take my game from him. Watling taking her time, getting herself ready for the shot.
Well paid out.
Gotta be gentle. For a shot like this, I would try to leave it up to my sweepers. Don't want to be too excited. Throw it heavy.
So it looks like it could be a bit hot. It's coming down though.
Leaves the pocket open a bit. I think plenty of an opportunity to just drive hard on that top stone.
Yeah, if you hit a quarter here on the right side of the shot stone, throw peel weight 3 and get a blank and have the hammer in the 7th.
So now that we're waiting for Robertson to get set up, it's looking like a lot of our games are fairly close. A big distance on sheet C, maybe a little bit on sheet F, but everybody's playing a strong game tonight. And they kind of need to, because if they lose, they are out.
If you hit nose, that wouldn't be too bad either. It'd be extremely hard to get the yellow out.
Difficult to be shot after a hit nose stick. Coming on the inside closer to the center line. I don't know. I think she might have needed a little bit more weight coming out of that hack.
Either more weight or hit thicker part of the stone to stick around. think she was looking for nose there. Stick around at the top of the forefoot.
Going back to you going and mentioning the juniors, you're playing against all of your competitors, or not against, you're playing with all your previous competitors. Is that not correct?
Yeah, played against all of them in previous Bonspiels and juniors.
And as most of these professional curlers in the juniors age out, some of their cohorts are still trying to take that title in the juniors, which leaves the age-out experienced skips and other players to come together and make a team.
Yeah, there's always a lot of moving around in juniors as people age out and people have to find new teams as they're all different ages. There's always a lot of shuffling around.
And that's why it was so great to see you as a fresh new team still put up a challenge against these experienced world competitors.
Yeah, it was a good experience this weekend playing against the elite curlers.
Watling really trying to stack up the points once again. And we are down to Robertson's last stone, looking for what I believe is a hit and roll.
Yeah, nose will do it, but a roll never hurt. Just to take their one. To roll?
In the shot?
In the shot? No, clean release, good weight.
Is there a chance she floats out like she did the last shot?
She has a good release and good weight. She get textbook takeout for one here.
Oh, there's a clean release.
Sweeper's motioning weights down, just keeping it clean. Curl a bit, just for safety. And got that little bit of a roll.
Good shot by Robertson to have one at the end of the sixth end. So now we are at a 6-5 for Robertson going into the seventh. Still a lot more curling to come at the end of this game. We'll see you in a minute. Enjoy a message from our sponsors.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The mother-daughter real estate team of DuMark Hancock brings the skills and experience learned from the curling button straight to the front door. With local expertise and award-winning results, they guide clients through every step of the process. For a free consultation, call 204-996-6600 today. They are proud supporters of the Morris Curling Club, celebrating teamwork, strategy, and community spirit. Together, this team helps families hurry hard to the finish line and make every move stress-free from end to end.
I want to thank you for not betting with Play Now and choosing my offshore gambling site instead. Because when you place a bet with me, I make money. Lots of money. Sure, sometimes you win a bet, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pay you. Well, not right away anyway. I mean, seriously, why would I do that? Money! So please, keep betting with me and not Play Now.
Play on Play Now instead. Manitoba's local, safe, and secure gambling site.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel held in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. This is the last draw of the evening on our third day. We are going into the seventh end on sheet D. Team Watling against Team Robertson. Myself, Matthew Norris, chair of DEKALB, joined by son Zachary Norris, also player into the DEKALB. Zach, how's it going this round?
This time around we came up with a win in our first game and lost our next three, but our third game went into an extra end with Team Freeman and played a strong game, but couldn't come out with a win. And our last game, we lost on the last shot as well. But you know, some good things to build on for next Bonspiel, and good learning experience for this weekend.
And coming so close, even against Team Freeman. We see them right now on sheet F. Freeman against Walter. Right now after Dixon's, it is 6-3, I believe. From what I recall, I think they had a blank in that first end.
It is 6-4.
6-4.
Amen. And they are sitting 1.
And so having them this far in the qualifiers tells you how close you would have been as well. But an opportunity to grow and take it next year. Right here on our sheet D, everybody's looking to play a little bit more aggressive. Only one guard up at that front top house at this point. We also have live stream, Team Wendling against Team Adams on sheet C with a couple of our cohort commentators, Charlie and Richard White. And I just realized both of our sheets are father-son combos.
Well, it's a small town. That's bound to happen at least one time this weekend.
And look, maybe a little bit more this weekend, possibly. But again, if you don't like hearing us over the live stream, you can come hear us right here at the curling rink. Only $15 to come here and watch this world-class curling and see some of these international players play on our home ice. You can sit right beside them. You can talk to them, say hello. It is a curling community, and in curling, it truly is a community. We are all family. Zach can tell you that all the way from his young years, I think we've played alongside with the same families all the way through.
Yeah. You recognize a lot of people at every Bonspiel. It's the same people. Get to know them really well, and like you said, it almost feels like a family after a little while.
Until you end up on the ice against each other. And then the competitor comes out just a little bit. And we do have a bit of competition on our sheet here. As you can see, everybody's playing really aggressive, close and around that 4-foot, 8-foot mark. I'm truly waiting for somebody just to wham bam right down the center and just break everything up, or would you play more cautious?
Well, if you're Team Robertson here, it looks like you could be sitting shot, so you want to protect this stone here. Possibly steal 1 and be up 2 without hammer would be a pretty good spot in the last end. If you're Team Watling, you either want to get your deuce or blank to have hammer in the last end down 1.
And they opted for that guard. I'm guessing they feel confident that they're shot.
Time for a Wally whoop.
Looking over to our cohorts on sheet C, that live stream is looked to have ended in the 6th end. We had Team Wendling up 6-2 to Team Adams at the end of 7. Possibly Wendling ending up with points, or Adams with not enough, but they have shaken. And Wendling has won, which means Adam is out of the DEKALB.
Yeah, they're out. Wendling qualifies for tomorrow for a chance at
every player right now that wins will be in tomorrow's qualifiers. But the unfortunate news is any player playing right now that doesn't make it past this point is out for the rest of the event. Stress is high. What would your nerves be like, Zach, playing into this qualifying match?
Well, you gotta approach it like every other game. Just make your shots, communicate well, execute.
And there's been a lot of parents talking about yourself and the players that you play with. A big take home from what I hear is that no matter how stressed your team is being behind, or how excited your team may be being ahead, your composure remains the same throughout, you and your entire team.
Yeah, you can't get too high, can't get too low. You have to stay calm. You never know what could happen. I'm looking for another peel here.
And peel again.
Well thrown. And another guard. Robertson's trying to protect this one-shot stone.
I'm assuming a little bit of wash, rinse, repeat going into the next couple shots. So while they work on that, I'm going to throw it back to some of our live streaming sponsors. Of course, we have our Access Credit Union, always willing to help you out with your small community banking needs. Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy, Play Now. Of course, the town of Morris. And as you see on our live streaming commercials, there is plenty to do in this small town. And of course, the DeMark Hancock real estate team. And they can help you out with a big wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, getting you that next house that you might need. And then, of course, our Asham Curling Supply. Very, very grateful for all their support. Right here in Morris, we not only have plenty of junior training programs, but we also train all the way up to the international level. We've had the Cargill Training Center here for many, many years, and a little sad to see them go in several months, but very happy to see Asham take on that torch in supporting the new Asham International Curling Training Center here right in Morris. So while we say goodbye to Cargill, I'm very grateful for everything they've done. We get to say hello to Asham.
Yeah, that's huge. Asham is a very big brand in curling, and they're able to bring lots of elite curlers from all over the world. This past year, they were able to bring in Team Mexico for a training camp for a week, and I'm sure they took home some good knowledge and were able to build off of that. We got a great training facility here in Morris with the only rock thrower, I believe, in Canada.
Actually, it's the first only in the world. I hear now that there may be another. So we at least know that we've had the very first patented.
Yeah, we were the first in the world, which is something that not very many people are able to say. Looks like Darcy Robertson is looking for another guard here, protecting that one-shot stone that they still have at the top of the forefoot.
Again, floating out there. I don't know. Is it going to have enough curl in it to come back?
It finishes pretty hard here.
And she does. Going back to the rock throwing machine, I mean, I've been trying to put some technical conversation into this that you know better than I do. The purpose of a rock throwing machine, there's a lot of people out there that are wondering why.
Well, there's a lot of good knowledge with a rock thrower. You get to develop knowledge for the different times and the different paths, and you could also test your sweeping, try out different things, see what works for you. There's a lot of things that you can, a lot of knowledge you can build off of using a rock thrower.
I wasn't too far off, but I didn't even think about the throwing and the turns. I always talked about the sweeping and the ice making, the pebbling and such. But you're right, just to know how a rock throws and how a rock grows. Coming in strong, Watling really wanting to try to break things up. And I've been waiting for a little wham bam.
And she does it. Watling now sitting one, top of the forefoot, underneath
Robertson
a red
still
guard.
shot second. I mean, you can't do the tap back, the takeout.
They first motioned for a hit and roll on their own yellow to take out that red shot stone.
Well, they're heading over for conversation. So while they go do that, let's review some of our sheets here. Sheet B, Rhyme against Hayward. They've finished 6 ends, looking to finish their 7th end, and it is 4-3 for Hayward. Sheet C, game over. Shook hands after 7 ends with a win for Wendling, at least 6-2. Over to trying to see Sheet E at this point, but the fellows at Sheet E and F, they love standing right in front of that scoreboard for us. So when we get a chance, we'll update you on those scores. Still close games. And we do have a score for you on Sheet E, Team Hood against Team Hebert. It is 5-3 for Team Hebert. A lot of Hebert stones in that center button, though.
They're looking for a very long slash to try to limit their scoring this end.
And this is Sheet E, or?
Sheet E, yeah.
They are going off of a far left high guard. You don't see these type of shots, folks, unless you're playing the big leagues. And they cut it a little bit too thin. So they're shaking hands on Sheet E right now. It appears Hebert got 3 stones, you figure, Zach?
Yeah. And back on our sheet, Darcy's looking to make a very tough draw behind all those rocks. Got a lot of room here. Weight looks close.
Really got to bring it in there. Those girls are on their toes. Is it enough?
You gotta curl it.
Tops on the sweep just to keep it top tee.
You gotta curl that behind the rocks there. You can't leave it open. That's a easy hit for 2. And from the hack, it looks like it's edge on edge. So a nice little bumper weight hit here should give Kristy the 2 here.
Right, and this is last shot for Watling. And so it does appear on Sheet E, Team Hebert 1, likely 8-3. Unfortunately, Team New Zealand is out over the count.
Line looks good off release. They're looking to curl now. Got to curl to nose.
Whoa, that stayed out there.
And she flashed.
That was not expected. So, Watling with a chance to get 2 gives up the steal to Robertson. So there's still more to come in this game right now. But hear from a word from our sponsors to start.
At Access Credit Union, we are dedicated to demonstrating leadership and commitment within the communities we serve. We love to connect with our members and partner up with local communities. We are a passionate organization that believes in investing in our communities for a sustainable future. Whether we are serving pancakes on a festival weekend or watching a movie under the stars with friends and neighbors, we know these are the interactions that matter. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be, in your community.
Good evening and welcome back everybody to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel held right here in the heart of Canada, Morris, Manitoba. Matthew Norris, chair of DEKALB, and joining me Zachary Norris on the mics here. We are watching Sheet D, Watling versus Robertson in qualifier. And so, challenge match. Zach, how did we finish there? What happened?
Well, on end 7, Kristy Watling had a wide open hit for 2, and she's a little wide, maybe a touch heavy as well, and wasn't able to curl it over and had flash to give Darcy Robertson the 1 there. So we're looking at Kristy Watling down 2 in the last end with the hammer.
What are you thinking being Watling right now? Are your nerves getting to you, or?
Well, you got to keep your composure. They'll try to keep the play to the wings and keep that center line open for Kristy to have a shot to the middle for her last, hopefully.
I mean, it looks like a lot from here, but it is only a 2-shot difference. So we've had a couple of shakes tonight already, but who we do have playing right now is Team Ryan against Team Hayward on Sheet B. It looks like they're finishing off their 7th end here. Still with a few stones to go.
And Hayward up 1. And this is a shot for 2.
And Hayward with the advantage at 4-3. Over on Sheet F right now, we have Freeman against Walter going into their 8th. First couple stones, first stone even. And Team Walter up right now, 8-6. And it's still a tight game for us here on Sheet D.
So Darcy's going to want to try to keep the play to the middle.
A lot of conversation there going back and forth. What are they talking about, Zach?
Looking to tap the shot stone back a hair. They want to keep the play to the middle, and Kristy will probably draw behind those corners to get her 1 secured, and then bring the play to the middle to get her 2nd. Supers are motioning that's a bit hot out of the hand.
Got more or less kind of what they were going for, but I don't think it was what they were looking for. But you may be able to hear that, but despite that the curling is not quite done, the party's just getting started behind us.
Only need like 20 more minutes.
Watling comes in, tries to break things apart, which they did. But Robertson still shot.
You know, those shots, you know, those yellow stones behind the tee line actually work out in Watling's favor, because if it comes down to it, they're able to freeze, and if they get a perfect freeze, it would make for a tough shot to get that red Watling stone out.
Well, cleaning it up a bit. Was that the plan there?
Yeah. Clean up the front, eliminate those red stones.
When I was commentating with Richard White previously, he talked about counting down the stones, essentially making the other team play until they had no stones left to score.
Yeah, when you're up, you want to just take out their stones and, well, they're basically run out of stones. If they only have 3 stones left and they need 4, it's impossible for them. But when they're only down 2, it's anybody's game. You got to kind of play the end out.
So do you think Robertson's going to try to play that game, or it's too tight with only a 2-score gap?
Now you just got to force Watling to 1.
Oh, and then maybe go in to the 9th with hammer to finish it?
Well, if they force them to 1, then they'll win,
correct.
Yeah. They're looking for a heavy draw here to...
A lot of talking on all our sheets, actually, when you're looking.
They're looking to throw a heavy draw here. Maybe push the red back and be shot 1, 2, and 3.
Going where they like it. The sweepers are on or off, which usually tells you that it's pretty close to where they're wanting to go.
And that's a great shot.
Just realizing this is the first time I've been able to talk with a curler that's been playing this event. At the beginning, there was a lot of conversation about the ice being hot and quick. A lot of the curlers did feel like it was great and fun to play on, mentioning a 16-second hog-to-hog, and then kind of getting cooler coming into today. Thoughts?
Well, when curlers refer to hot, usually it's fast, so yeah, the hog-to-hog was about 16 to a 16.5 at times this weekend. And you know, me personally, I really like that ice because you're able to leave it up to the sweepers and you're able to control rocks a lot more. And seems over the weekend that the ice shed got a little bit colder, so that slows down the ice a little bit more.
Watling sneaking up on the Robertson stone there. And I'm thinking Robertson's trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, just corner freeze right on that red stone there and be shot.
Richard Wright had brought this up before, and I didn't really have an answer for him. But he kind of asked, too, how much the outside weather affects the inside ice.
It can have an effect if you have... well, the shot is a little bit short here.
Not as deep as they were looking.
Yeah, it definitely has an effect on the ice.
So,
especially if the walls of the rink lead right to outside. If it's much colder outside, you'll in turn have much colder ice.
how
But we're
do
able
you
to
do
balance
here
that.
at Morrison, at this world-class training center and our world-class ice makers? Do you notice quite that difference playing on our sheets here?
Not really. We have a really good ice plant that's able to keep the temperature in here quite consistent.
Geothermal plant is what we have running here at Morris.
Yeah, we're able to actually keep ice year-round, and I believe one of 2 facilities in all of Canada that's able to do that, so it's a great opportunity to come here and curl in the summertime.
Sweepers really trying to get this by. They don't. End up with the rub.
But leaves backing, which...
Opportunity for Watling or opportunity for Robertson here?
Opportunity for Robertson to hit and roll and potentially be shot stone.
Oh, and we're coming down for a conversation. So while that occurs, we're going back to Sheet B. Team Ryan against Team Hayward, shaking after 7 ends. Going after 6 ends, it was 4-3 for Hayward. Our assumption is that ended up with a Hayward win, which means Team Ryan is out. Yet another team eliminated from DEKALB tonight. The other sheet that is still playing with us right now is Sheet F, Team Freeman against Team Walter. Zach, can you recall what the score was going into this 8th end?
I believe it was 8-6 if I remember correctly.
So Freeman looking to take 2 just to hold on to this game. And from our standpoint here, we see that Walter is shot first stone, with Freeman shot second stone.
Back on our sheet, I think...
Sorry, go ahead.
Back on our sheet, I think Darcy elected to throw that light hit weight and roll underneath all the junk on the right side of the sheet. Hopefully be shot stone.
And sorry, it is getting a little difficult to hear up on the top tier of the Morris Curling Club. As these players are finishing, they are coming to enjoy each other's company and talk about today's games.
Weights down. Sweepers need to go on this one.
They're going off of theirs. That was tight. Pushes Watling in a bit.
Not an ideal conclusion on that shot.
And a reminder for those at home, Team Watling is looking for 2 stones to hold on here. Great event so far this weekend with a lot of great curling. Got to thank our sponsors. Huge thank you to DEKALB for supporting all these years. 18 years of fantastic world-class curling. And of course, for the first time in a couple years, our live streaming. And thank you to those sponsors we have. Asham Curling Supply, Access Credit Union, Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy, Play Now, of course, the Town of Morris. We can't say that enough. I'll say it again. Town of Morris, Big Way Foods, and the DeMark Hancock Real Estate Team.
And nice shot. Right on the nose. Exactly what they wanted.
Seemed happy about that. There is a lot of bread sitting in that house. They still need those rocks to count. Is there the setup for Watling to possibly tie it up, maybe even win this?
There is. They're sitting shots 1, 2, and 3 right now. Robertson with her last shot, hoping to freeze on the red on the right side of the forefoot.
This isn't the last day of curling, folks. We still have a huge day tomorrow with our finals. $15 to come here to Morris and watch these curlers play on this beautiful near arena ice, and all these world-class competing for up to a $60,000 purse, largest purse in Manitoba. Definitely seen a lot of envelopes being handed out this weekend. But tomorrow, those are when the big checks hit the ice.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the ladies' side, but the men's side, winners get a nice big $10,000 check.
Last year, I remember handing out the checks. We had Team Korea playing against Team Korea on the women's.
Darcy Robertson with her last shot. Looking like this looks a little hot.
Looks heavy.
She sits on the back one for looks like second shot to us, so
honestly, heavy draw gets 3.
I believe so. You just have to tap that yellow stone back a couple inches right on the nose and you get your 3 for the win here.
So we are, just as you said, it sounds like there's an opportunity for Watling to take a win here. Oh, and they are paying attention. Everybody making sure that ice is clean as possible. This is not a time that you want a little pick.
You do not want to pick on this one. This looks like a lighter weight hit here.
Before she ends up throwing this last rock, because we may be done after this. Team Freeman on Team F looking like they're going for it.
Kristy Watling with the last rock here in the 8th end for the win. Clean out of her hand. Sweeper's keeping it straight.
Oh,
sweeping
we can
hard.
Hear the yelling through the glass up here on the second
Just
floor.
makes it by the guard.
Is it enough?
Shot for the win. Kristy
Team
Watling.
Watling for 3 to finish this game. 8-7. That means Watling moves on to tomorrow to play for the finals, but unfortunately Robertson is out. So quite the exciting game for us here on Sheet D. We still have Sheet F, so look online for the scores for that game. This is the last draw of the evening, folks. Have a good evening, and I'd like to see you here at the club tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night.
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargo Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.